Have it. Okay, it's recording.
Trying to get the screen back. What do I choose for screen share? I click screen share and then a window pops up and it says desktop.
Yeah, you want desktop.
It's going really slow. Let me know if you see it.
Okay.
First of all, of course, I'm not an expert. Just done a lot of trainings on my niche and like page trainings. Can you see my Evernote now?
No.
Yes?
I can't, no.
No. Let's see. How about now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so figuring out, these are my notes and I can put them into the team page, but I just thought I'd put them up so anybody wanted to jot them down or take pictures or anything. First of all, finding out your niche or your brand. What you should do is pick 3 topics that you're most passionate about. Things that you could talk to anyone, anytime, if you ran into someone when you're out or if you're online. For me, that would be my family. It would be how to save money, and then motivation, health, and fitness. You should think about, who your person is. Is it a female or is it a male? Mine would be a female. Where do you live? When you target to a certain area that you live in, you can relate to weather, you can relate to traffic, whether or not produce is available in your area. Like I'm in the Midwest, so I could talk about snow for 4 or 5 months, and I have to do indoor workouts for that reason for one. But someone in Florida, like Michelle, she can't relate to that. She could take a jog if she wants, so I would have to come up with something else. That wouldn't be the key to get someone to buy a program. A stay-at-home mom versus a business executive mom. I wouldn't relate to someone that is, a lawyer or something like that. That's not my niche. Whether or not you have kids, or a lot of people relate to pets, and we have a pet family too. Okay, now what to post? Okay, what are some topics that people ask you for advice? Or ask you questions. Like a lot of the questions that I get on a regular basis, or how do I figure out how many calories I need? I'm so tired. Any tips on more sleep or energy? What to do when cravings hit? You could answer those questions in your posts, or even I do a blog post, so then I'll link it to my page. You can answer objections to your niche, like people are saying they don't have time to work out. They have kids, they don't have a babysitter. So you could, answer in your post that you're doing a short 30-minute workout, you're doing it at home, your kids are joining in with you. Your own videos being you. Everyone loves reality TV. I'm not the one to go to because I don't do very many videos. I'm not comfortable with it at all, but I'm working on it. And I get a lot of ideas from Post Planner, and I'm going to show you a little bit about Post Planner and how I get the ideas. Okay. This is me already logged in. So they have a lot of different things that you can use. And like these are picture quotes. And if, say, I wanted to use this one, I would click share and it would pop up to the top. And then I would pick who I want it to send to, like my like page, my personal page, or any of my groups that I have up there. I can unclick this, and that means that it won't share where the picture came from. That means it won't have a link from bitmoms.com or something like that. It'll only show the picture just like it was my own picture. And then I would just type in the whatever I want to say with that picture, and then I can go down here and schedule it, and that's what I usually do. But you can also put up an order of how you want your posts, and then you could share next. They also have links to blog posts. See if this can load. I know a lot of people want to see things before they pay any money for it, so that's why I figured I'd show everybody this planner. I can't get this to go away. Let me go in here. Okay. All right, so let's see. It'll have, in here I can pick statuses, or it will give you a quote, just a quote to post. These things are engaging photos. These are photos that have been proven to, well, this is articles. This one's the photos that have been proven on Facebook to been liked, shared, commented on. So the same way you can click on it, put it up here, unclick where it came from. So it looks like you're posting it. And then here's blog articles that you can use. Usually what I do on these is I will go to the actual article, I'll look and see what it actually says, and then I'll get the link instead of sharing it through here. Because I like to post my like pages with the scheduler that's on Facebook, since they're supposed to get more shown. Here are some statuses, some questions. I've been using these a lot, and I have been getting a ton of people answering questions. Most of them on my personal Facebook page rather than the like page, but I do get some people to answer questions on my like page. Am I going too fast? No? Okay. Here's some interesting articles. I have found actual health and fitness articles through this stuff. And of course, there's just all kinds of articles that they post on here. Okay, I'm going to actually go to, well, I don't know. How it got to my banner. You know those videos that you see them make a quick food? Those are those viral videos. I usually try to find one or two of those a week to post to my page, since they get shared a lot. I'm having trouble getting to my actual page. Here we go. Okay. So like I said, my niche is my family, saving money, health and fitness. I love doing quotes, motivation. So I've got all that in the banner. My computer's going really slow. I guess it's the Zoom. Here is one of those picture quotes that I got from Post Planner. If you look up here, see how it doesn't have that it was shared by Post Planner, because all I did was put it in to my scheduler here on Facebook. Does everyone know how to schedule on their like page? If you know that you want to do a status, okay, here next to publish, instead of publishing it right then, you can click the arrow and push schedule and schedule it. And that's typically what I do on my like page. If I'm not doing it right then, I schedule 3 to 5 a day. And then I try to put in mine throughout the day. I do post both to my like page and to my personal page, but I do them in an hour apart. I post them to my Fit Frugal Life at the times that I want them, and then I have it scheduled to go to my personal page an hour later. I try to give a chance for someone to see it on my Fit Frugal Life page before I do personal. And the guy that I do my website with, Who Knows a Guy Fitness, he actually was someone that had brought it up to do. Until your like page is big enough, with enough reach, he said that you should just keep also posting to personal page. Let's see. Okay, so I post, like I said, 3 to 5 times a day throughout the day. I think about the times a day that my niche is on, which I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I check my Facebook quite a few different times a day. So I post first thing in the morning, at lunch, at nap time, dinner time, after dinner, and before bed. So usually I get 5, maybe 6 posts out a day. I plan out a schedule of what I want to post each day, and I meant to take a picture of this, but let's see if I can go back. On a piece of paper, I'm really a pen and paper person. So on a piece of paper, I draw out 5 boxes and for each time a day, and then I put a date, and I will do I do a recipe every day. And I'll do one at breakfast time one day, the next day I'll do it at lunch, the next day I'll do it at nap time, the next day I'll do it at dinner time, and so that whoever's looking at least once a week, they'll see something different at that time. You know what I'm saying? If somebody gets on my page in the morning and they're only on there every morning, then they're not seeing the same kind of post every single day. They're seeing a different post every day. Okay, I do use a third-party scheduler. Like I said, not in the like page very much. I usually schedule them right there on the like page. I usually use Hootsuite for my personal page or Post Planner. And I use Hootsuite for my groups. How to post. Always start or end your post with questions so that they always have something to comment on. Not that they always will, but at least they have a chance to. And post like you are speaking to only one person. Use the word you instead of everyone or anyone or who wants to join. You want to act like you're speaking to that one person. Share posts from your page to your personal page. I try to do this once a day. I pick just one post, usually something different each day, share it to my personal page, so it kind of tells people if they're not on my like page yet, which I try to invite everyone, then they see that come up. I share posts from my page to groups. I'm in a ton of groups, and say today I shared a post, that post about to the top, trying to remember what it said, but I even posted to a group today for moms of teens. I have 3 teenagers at home. If you live with 3 teenagers, you know what problems I have. So, and I shared a particular post. It actually worked in that group too. So, of course I can't. There it is. Your path may not have been very easy so far. So it was a lot of moms in there, difficulty with their teenagers, and I got at least 2 people that liked my page just from sharing that post in that group. So I try to share. I share a lot of recipes into groups, and I usually get a lot of likes that way. This one is one that I answer a question that I get a lot from challengers, is 5 tips on controlling cravings. So that's how I was talking to my niche market. Leave a bit of mystery to your posts. So instead of posting especially the names of your products or the names of the workout programs we're doing, or even the name of a recipe, I will leave out purposely the name of it, and I will actually get people that say, hey, what's that you're drinking? Or they'll go look at the recipe just because, you know, it looked good and I didn't list what it was. Like we say, go-go juice. I've put that in a post before, and I got a ton of people asking me what that was. And another reason not to name the program that you're doing, because they will see you do it, but they won't know and they won't get it from you. They'll go find it somewhere else. Okay, so I've done a little bit of advertising. I haven't done a whole lot of advertising, but I have done a likes page for $1 a day a couple of months ago, and I usually run ads for my free groups. So tailor your ads to your niche so you can personally relate to the customers that you bring in. You can look in, whenever you're picking your ads, you can pick different things that those people have been known to do or known to like. Like if you should shop at Walmart, say, versus shopping at Target, I mean, depends on who you're marketing to. If you're, you might want to put in Whole Foods. And you could pick anybody that likes Whole Foods. You could put in an interest, moms with high schoolers. I always exclude people with Beachbody as their employer. So you make sure you don't attract other coaches. I always promote my free groups to attract new customers so that I could gain, you know, more trust. And I don't typically get very much out of whenever I'm running an ad for a paid group. When running a likes campaign, make sure you have valuable content on your page for them to like and want to come back to see. So if you're getting ready to do a $1 a day campaign to try to get more likes for your page, make sure you have something for them to want to like, want to look at it, not just your sweaty self. Don't expect leads overnight. Think long term. These strangers have to get to know and trust you. You're not going to go to somebody else's page and say, oh, I want that, and get it. That's not usually what happens. You usually have to pick it at least 2 or 3 different times before you purchase something. Don't try it for a month and give up. Stay consistent. It's just like the message boards. We're talking to ourselves, right? So keep doing it. People see it. They're waiting for you. They're waiting to see if you stick around or if you're just going to reinvest in your business. Take about 25% of your commission and put it into ads. This is like starting a business, and most new businesses invest a lot the first year. They're usually not in the black the first couple of years of a new business, but we can make that different for ours. Treat Facebook like you're playing against the house. If you break even, then you win. So if you've spent $20 on an ad and you've made $20, then that's great. But don't expect it. So spend that $20 to get 20 people into your free group, and then it might be months before down the line before they're ready to buy something. A lot of people use their name as their business name, and they're consistent across other media with this business name, and I get that, and I personally would have done that, but no one pronounces or spells my name correctly. So my name looks like Shannah, but it's actually pronounced Shannah. And if I tell somebody, they're not going to be able to find it, or vice versa. So I went with something a little bit more catchy that they would be able to find. Make sure your name can be used everywhere. You may not be ready for Pinterest or Twitter or Snapchat, but make sure that your name's available to grab up for later. So if you want to pick something, and especially if it's pretty common, make sure you can use it everywhere, because when I first got started, I found out that what I wanted to begin with wasn't available on a couple of different platforms. So I changed it until I could get it on every platform. Make sure that your name isn't too long. My first choice wouldn't fit for Twitter, so I had to re-choose another one again. Create a logo, a hashtag, a battle cry, and use that everywhere. Stay consistent across all of your media. If you want, I'm promoting that I'm living a fit, frugal life, so I have that on everything. I have my same picture. I have my same logo, which was created by the Who Knows a Guy Fitness. He gave us logos. You can use PicMonkey or Canva to do this to get one. You can also go to Fiverr.com. I know you can usually find good ones there. Somebody will do it for you. Or if you use Who Knows a Guy Fitness, they give you a free one and a couple of free training courses that they run. They also have a free branding course, and that is when I ended up branding myself. Okay, to reply to people's comments on your post to keep a conversation going. Also reply the next day to get it bumped back up into the news feed. So usually today, the things that I've posted, I'll like them today, but I'll go back tomorrow and comment on them so that they'll bump them back up into news feeds. Send private messages to people that like or comment on your posts. For example, I just wanted to send you a quick thank you for supporting my whatever it is that they had liked or commented on. I know it was just a like, but it really means a lot to me and helps me to stay motivated or to push forward every day. Thank you. So you can actually click on if someone has commented on something, which I know somebody did today. You can actually have an option to message them if they weren't your friends, it would show up in that other box. So here's one that I had some comments on. So I see how I can click message right there and message her, and she would get it. She would actually get this whole entire post to remind her where she had commented where I'm coming from when I send her a message. So this would be a great way to connect with the people before you friend request them. This was my call to action I made for after the Memorial Day that I was talking about. And I've actually sold 5 sets of 5 packets of Shakeology for this already. And am selling a challenge pack as soon as it goes, turns first. Okay, so do you have any questions? I gotta go back to this. You know how to get out of screen share?
There should be something at the top that says stop screen share.
Okay. I mean, unless you are wanting to look at anything else on this page. So, does anybody have any questions?
No, I don't.
No, I'm good.
If you don't mind me asking, how much is that post planner per month? You have the paid version, right?
Yeah, I paid a year, and I got it for like $54 for a year, but I know Lisa just paid $84
84.
for the year. I think it's $7 a month is what she got it on.
Yes.
I know sometimes if you click on their site, they have a special for like $5 a month too.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Let me ask you, why do you use different schedulers besides just one?
Hootsuite has Instagram, and so far I haven't found another one that does Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I like the post planner, different things that I can grab from them.
How did you get signed up for that branding course with Who Knows a Guy? I never see anything posted about how to sign up, but I always see people talking about it.
I think I did it from 81 training. I think I went straight from that to branding. But I don't know. Are you friends with Andy?
I'm not. Is that
No.
John?
I actually did the 81 training with him, and then I went through his first branding course.
Okay.
So.
All right. Maybe I'll message Melissa or something. They know everything. Good job. I like what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So no other questions?
If I think of something, I'll just message you.
Where'd Michelle go?
Disappeared.
Does anybody know whenever it turns the first on success points, is it midnight our time, Pacific time, or the buyer's time?
Pacific time, because that's when all of corporate is run off of.
So Pacific.
I'm pretty sure. Michelle,
That's
do
what I
you know?
would say.
I've got somebody that wants 21-day fix, and she's really anxious to get it, but she's trying to hold out until, to the first, so I can get it.
Gotcha.
would say the prices have already gone in place for the June challenge, but yeah, if you want it for June.
Yeah.
Any other questions? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, well, then, if there's no other questions, I'm going to end the call.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shannah.
Welcome.